What's up, guys? Today is Wednesday, November 5th. Wednesday means New Comic Book Day. New Comic Book Day means New Comic Book Haul video. As always, I went down to Infinity Flux here in Chattanooga, Tennessee for a medium-sized stack of books and a nice stack of extra goodies as well. But let's start with the single issues first, starting with DC, starting with Absolute Green Lantern number 8. I haven't read this issue yet, but I hear it's pretty good. It's starting to get into some really interesting concepts, so we'll have to see where this goes in here. And then we've got Absolute Superman number 13. I haven't read this issue yet either, but I hear it is phenomenal. I hear it's epic in scope, a huge battle in Smallville. I cannot wait to read this. Absolute Superman is one of my favorites. And then we've got Batman number 3, continuing this excellent series from Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez. This one is a little bit less action-packed than the last one, but still telling a really cool story. And then we have probably my pick of the week is DCKO Night Fight number 1. I loved this. Batman didn't even make it into the DCKO tournament, but he is not done yet. He is going to have to fight other Batmen. Can't wait to see where this all goes. And then we've got JSA number 13, which is JSA Year 1 Part 1. This is set in 1940. I love World War II era JSA stories, and this is presumably going to tell us how the team gets together. That was it for DC, but as for Marvel, we've got just one, Amazing Spider-Man number 15. This is one of the odd-numbered issues, so it's one of the Spider-Man in space stories, which I'm really enjoying, and I like this one quite a bit. And then moving over to Image, we've got G.I. Joe number 13, which is part 1 of the Dreadnought War. I'm a couple issues behind on this. I need to get caught up because I really want to read this. This is going to be, I think, a 5-issue story that is bi-weekly, so we're going to get one every other week, so that should be really cool. We've got Rook Exodus number 8, continuing this second story they're telling as they are trying to save the planet Exodus. I love this one so much. And then we have Void Rivals number 24. I still need to get caught up on this because there is a big story coming, I think starting in the next issue, so I really need to get caught up with this. And then I picked up something very interesting from Image. This is Ice Cream Man, the Mortal Coil Shuffle. So this looks like a deck of cards, but this is actually a comic book told across 55 different playing cards. It's not a game. You're supposed to read these sequentially, I think, but I think there are cards that tell you to skip ahead to other cards and cards that tell you to do something else or directs you to other parts of the story. I don't really know how it works yet, so I'm going to definitely make another video about this, showing this off, because I have no idea how it's going to work. But I think it's going to be really cool. Something as unique as this can only come from the team that brings us Ice Cream Man. But the fun doesn't stop there. We've got a nice stack of extra goodies here as well, including this DC Finest Super Friends, the Fury of the Super Foes. And this collects Super Friends number 1 through 26 from 1976 through 1979. So I grew up watching Super Friends and Challenge of the Super Friends and Galactic Guardians and things like that. So this should be a lot of fun. Just some nice Bronze Age DC fun stories right here. And then I picked up this We Are Yesterday hardcover, just collecting that whole story that ran between Justice League Unlimited and Batman Superman World's Finest. Of course, this led into DC All In and the All In Special and everything that's been going on now. So I've gotten all the other Justice League Unlimited and Batman Superman World's Finest hardcovers, so definitely wanted this to go with those. And then I'm so excited, I picked up the Zatanna hardcover, collecting the 6-issue miniseries written and drawn by Jamal Campbell. This is one of the most beautiful books on the stands, or it was when it was coming out. I cannot wait to reread this in all of its hardcover glory. A marvelous book. And then we have 2 big boy books. The first one is this Secret Six by Gail Simone Omnibus Volume 2, and this just collects issues 17 through 36 of Secret Six Volume 3, issues 1 through 14 of Secret Six Volume 4, and then a few other issues as well. So I have the first volume, so I can't wait to put this with that one. And then I picked up this Spectre by John Ostrander and Tom Mandrake Omnibus Volume 1, and this collects issues 0 through 31 of the Spectre series. I believe it's from the 90s, or maybe it started in the late 80s. I've never really read much Spectre before, but I love him as a character, and I can't wait to check him out in this book. And that's it, guys. Another great haul and another fun week of comics. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget, life is short. Like what you like, ignore what you don't. Also, don't forget that if you need an LCS from which to order any of the books that you saw here, or from which to pre-order books that are coming soon, you can visit infinityflux.net. You can order any of the books that you saw in this video, and as long as they are in stock, they will be shipped right to you. Or you can look ahead to the future and pre-order books that are coming soon. You can set up a pull list. You can pick whichever covers you want, and then when those books are released, they'll be shipped right to you. And if you do that, you get 10% off your order. And if you use the promo code Bumpkins, you get an additional 10% off your order. That is a one-time use code, but it does not expire, so you can use it today or next week or the week after. And yeah, use the promo code Bumpkins for an additional 10% off. Again, guys, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, stitch, share, ring bell, smash buttons, remix, duet, repost, add it to your story, DM it to somebody, email it to somebody. Watch this as you are trying to figure out what to have for Thanksgiving dinner, because I guess we are in that part of the year now. And do whatever else you got to do on whatever platform you're watching this on for more great comic book videos throughout the week.